InvestiGators by John Patrick Green. InvestiGators is copyright by John Patrick Green, and it's published by First Second. And this book is for my only brother Bill and my other brother Dave. In a world plagued by crime, corruption, and confusion, one organization works in the shadows to right these wrongs, sending its top agents to solve any mysterious mystery. These are our stories. InvestiGators are on the case.
Mango, get off of my case.
Oh, sorry, Brash.
Our new vests are in this suitcase, along with our next undercover assignment.
Is it cowboys? I hope it's cowboys. A moustache. It is cowboys. Hey, partner. I must ask you a question. Howdy I look?
Cowboys in the city? That's absurd.
What, you've never heard of an urban cowboy? Yeehaw!
Look, we're not going undercover as cowboys. We're bakers?
Then this moustache must mean
Only one thing. Cupcakes!
Pizza!
What? Mango, how do you get pizza from a mustache?
Oh, I don't know. Like every pizza box ever?
Well, then I guess you're not familiar with the world-famous cupcake chef, Gustavo Mustachio.
Fine. You know what will settle this?
This file that has our assignment in it.
Oh, I was gonna say thumb war, but okay, read the file, I guess.
Let's see.
Ooh, holographical.
Investigators, your assignment is to go undercover at Batter Down, the bakery owned by this man, world-famous cupcake chef Gustavo Mustachio.
I was right.
You might also recognize him from, like, every pizza box ever.
Aha! I was also right.
Quiet, you two. Chef Gustavo has gone missing. Mustachio hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. We suspect foul play. Batter Down was about to unveil his latest culinary masterpiece.
Someone must be after his secret recipes.
Or maybe some nefarious villain needs an expert baker and or moustache model. Hey, anything's possible.
Your mission, Mango and Brash, is to find out what happened to Chef Gustavo and make sure his secret recipes are safe.
Don't worry, we're on the case.
This file will self-destruct eventually.
I'm not getting on the case again. You yelled at me last time. 2 weeks earlier. Oh, my head. What happened? Where am I? 1 minute I'm waxing my handlebar mustache. The next I'm behind bars. Hello? Anyone there?
Chef Gustavo.
Who are you? What are you?
Wiki, time to bakey.
Are we supposed to pretend to be Gustavo with this moustache?
No one who really knows him will fall for it. But I've learned Suit likes its agents to be prepared for anything. Maybe wearing it will trick the culprit into revealing themselves.
Do you want to wear it? It could be your Brash stash.
That's okay, Mango. I think the look has grown on you.
Grown on me? Does this mean I have to learn how to shave?
Since we don't know what Suit wants us to do with the mustache, maybe it's best if you just take it.
Is this it? Why is the mascot a duck?
That's not a duck, it's a goose. Gustavo.
I don't get it.
Ugh.
Gustavo, Chef Gustavo.
What? Where?
You've come back to us.
Oh, it's me, Gustavo.
I'd recognize that bushy mustache anywhere. The tail is new, though.
I had some work done.
That explains it. Silly me.
Phew.
You, on the other hand, are obviously an alligator in a chef outfit.
I'm from accounting.
Huh. I thought everyone in accounting was a shark.
Hi, Oscar. Morning, Angela.
Oh well, what do I know? I'm Junior Assistant Baker Marie.
I'm Brash.
Oh, is that the secret recipe for your latest culinary masterpiece, Gustavo?
Oh, right. Secret recipe, of course.
Let's get it inside before those recipe thieves from Cupcakes R Us come to steal it. Right through here to the Batter Down kitchen. And now, if you'll get out the recipe, I can assemble the ingredients with the chef's permission.
You heard Junior Assistant Baker Marie hand over the recipe. Fine. Chef Gustavo will get the recipe himself.
Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
Our safety measures in case the secret recipe ever fell into the wrong hands must have backfired. Who could have possibly predicted this, one wonders?
Well, it's a good thing you have a backup.
I do?
In your brain, silly. Don't you remember the recipe?
Yes. How right you are, Junior Assistant Baker Marie. Now, leave Chef Gustavo alone so the maestro can find his muse. I'll stay here for, legal purposes.
What are you doing? If I'm gonna remember this recipe, I'm gonna need my assistant.
Mango, we're here to find out what happened to the real Gustavo, remember? You're not Gustavo.
Oh, right. Dad, you're Gustavo. Hee hee. Brash stash.
This is serious, Mango. Now let's look for clues. It do look pretty cool, though.
I heard that. Sometime earlier in a cool, dark place. I have another batch ready.
No. Weak. This is no good.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
You're no baker. You're a fool.
It's not me. It's these ingredients. This flour is no good. And this butter is salted. I need unsalted. Unsalted.
Say that word again, and it's you who will be assaulted. I want that super dough.
Please, I can fix. I just need better supplies.
Fine. I'll get you what you need. But don't fail me again, Mustachio.
Find anything yet, Mango?
Nope. Nothing suspicious so far on this security cam footage. You know, I bet Junior Assistant Baker Marie is in on it. It's always an inside job.
Maybe. You'd better go interrogate her.
Right. Interrogator mode on. Voop, voop, voop.
That's not a thing.
voop.
You're just making noises.
Hey, you do things your way, I'll do things my way.
That Mango can be so frustrating. But I guess he's an okay partner. I just don't want anyone to get hurt again. Is he ready to hear what happened the last time I went undercover at a bakery? Or more important, am I ready to tell him what happened to my last partner? I still get chills whenever I think about the incident. Oh, wait. I'm in the walk-in refrigerator. Oh, wait again? What is this? Or should I say, what isn't this?
Meanwhile, across town, something totally unrelated is going down at the science factory. Inside, where all the science is made, the head scientist is about to reveal their latest scientific breakthrough to the world. Okay, settle down. Spotlight, please. Fellow scientists, I've gathered you here to witness the unveiling of our latest scientific breakthrough, the thingamabob. Is it Bob's idea? Bob's idea? No, of course not. It's just called the thingamabob. The breakthrough is...
It's broken.
Broken? What? The breakthrough is broken? Who broke through the breakthrough? I bet it was Bob.
Are you kidding me?
Broken? Stop it. Stop riling up. You're a scientist. Behave like it. So, the breakthrough is only slightly broken. We'll have it fixed in a jiffy.
A jiffy is not a precise unit of measurement.
Neither is slightly. But we've already got a dozen reporters here for this. Nope, it's just me. CC Boring Stories. Action News Now. What? Only one reporter showed up for this? And my cameraman, if he counts. I think we all know that he does not count. Hey, I know how to count just as high as any of you eggheads. You apologize to Dr. Doodle-Doo right now. Sorry, Dr. Doodle-Doo, for calling you an egghead. It's alright, bro. Now then, while the breakthrough gets unbroken, what say we move the festivities outside? It's a nice day out, and we're all a bit antsy from being cooped up. Stuck inside. Aw, man, we gotta be outside. Who has sunscreen? Ugh, it's a giant ball of fire in the sky. I only have SPF 3000. So, what's the sitch?
We got a cold sunburn. Repeat. Cold sunburn.
Cold sunburn? Oh, cold sunburn? What's that?
That's when all the scientists come outside, and they never come outside. You there. Stop running around like a headless chicken. You know that's insensitive to Dr. Doodle-Doo.
Sorry. Wow, this breakthrough is even more newsworthy than I thought. We should call in the chopper. You've heard it. You heard it here first, viewers. A code sunburn has emptied the science factory, and a valuable thingamabob sits unguarded inside, just waiting to be revealed. Stay tuned for more on Action News Now. Boring. I want to ask you some questions, Marie. If that even is your real name.
It's Junior Assistant Baker Marie. And your name was Brash?
Mango. Moustache!
Oh, the mango mustache. That's one of our top-selling fruit-filled croissants. Don't you wish you could come up with such amazing recipes, Mr. Brash? Your name is Brash? Brash?
I'm Mango. No, wait! He's Mango. No, he's Gustavo, because he has the moustache. I'm Brash. Now then, when I Brash... Now, Gustavo Brastachio, no, Gustavo Mustachio went missing for 2 weeks. Did you, Marie, think to alert anyone?
Alert? Oh, the red alert. That's a red velvet cupcake topped with a jalapeno pepper. It's like a 5-alarm fire in your mouth. Have a bite.
No thanks, I'm full.
Aw, just one bite.
That's okay.
One little bite.
A customer saved by the bell. Welcome to Batter Down. What does that even mean?
I have a special order for a birthday cake.
Oh, a special order. Chef Gustavo will handle this personally.
Gustavo, that's me. I mean, that's the other guy. Wow, this cake you want is huge. You could fit a dinosaur in this thing.
Yes, and make it snappy.
We're alligators. Snappy is what we do best. I mean, I'll get this to Chef Gustavo right away. Brash, Junior Assistant Baker Marie is on to us.
What? How? Did she reveal anything about Gustavo's disappearance?
Well, no. She's either a criminal mastermind or completely clueless. But whichever she is, we've got to make this special order, or our cover is blown.
That might be tough. This cake requires a big oven. And I just discovered a big clue. Big oven is missing.
Oh no.
Right? Clearly its disappearance must have something to do with Gustavo's disappearance.
No, I mean, how are we gonna make this cake now?
Oh, well, luckily we can bake it in this even bigger oven.
Oh, doesn't that just mean that's the big oven? And the one that's missing is the medium oven?
Hey, which one of us is Chef Gustavo?
I am!
We don't have time for an identity crisis. Let's just bake this cake, then get back to our investigation.
Ooh, activate montage mode. Whoop, whoop.
That's not a thing!
InvestiGators baking a cake. Is it even a thing that they know how to make? They used eggs and flour and unsalted butter, and it took them an hour to spell scientist.
No, it didn't. And that doesn't even rhyme.
Hey, that wasn't too hard. Seems like you've done some baking before, Brash.
What? No, I've never baked anything. Now get back out there, Gustavo, and keep an eye open for anything suspicious.
I will. Good thing there's nothing suspicious about baking a giant cake for a large, mysterious figure wearing a raincoat on a sunny day. Here you go, sir. One giant birthday cake made fresh by me, Chef Gustavo Mustachio.
Thank you.
Ka-ching.
And here's your receipt.
Hey, do you sell mitts here?
Oven mitts? This is battered down. You want batter up. The sporting goods store down the street.
Thanks.
I get it! Batter down! Batter, like cake batter, and down like goose down! Gustavo? Now it all makes sense. Sense? Oh, sense! The scented strudel. It smells like strawberry, but it tastes like... Gustavo's gonna go back in the kitchen and remember his secret recipe. CC Boring Stories here, reporting outside the science factory. With me is scientist Bob. Tell us, Bob, what's the scientific breakthrough you're cooking up inside? Ha ha! I won't tell you what I'm cooking, Susan, but I will tell you it'll blow this breakthrough. Excuse me. Sorry, Sophie. Scientist Bob's got a motor. Well, that wasn't informative at all. So let's check in with the Action News Now helicopter in the sky. Way up high? Yes, Cece, I am indeed in the sky, and let me tell you, nothing is more exciting than watching a crowd gather for a press conference. It looks so busy down there. I'd be surprised if nothing snuck past security. And, well, Cece, that certainly would be newsworthy. Hold up. We're in the middle of a code sunburn. No one gets through. What's this?
Special delivery. Birthday cake for the scientists.
Birthday cake. Okay. Who's this thing for?
For the it's for, Bob.
Bob. Ah, here he is. Scientist Bob. The new guy. You say it's his birthday? I guess I gotta go get him a card now. Anyway, what you'll need to do is... where'd that delivery guy go? Well, better not leave this cake out in the hot sun. Any of you scientists, Bob?
No, I'm not Bob.
Bob's the worst.
I bet Bob's not even a real scientist.
Gee, sounds like this Bob is a popular fella. Never seen this place so empty. Hey, are you?
No. Can't you see him on the phone?
Gee, enjoy the party or whatever.
Huh? What's this?
Birthday cake for Bob.
It's Bob's birthday? Figures he wouldn't tell anyone. He's always bringing in baked goods that he never shares. Look at the size of that thing. I bet he's trying to steal the spotlight from today's scientific breakthrough.
So, what do you want me to do with it?
Leave it here. I'll deal with it later. And there, all working again. Soon the world will know the true nature of this, our thingamabob. Wait, I'm not calling it that anymore. I don't want to give Bob the satisfaction. How about Thingamasteve? Oh, that works. Steve's an okay guy. Now, run along outside and tell everyone recess is over. Aye, aye. Man, if I'm out in this sun much longer, I'm gonna cook. Tell me about it, bro. Good news, everyone. The breakthrough is fixed through. Now please file back inside the auditorium in an orderly fashion. Remember your travel buddy. 2x2, hands of blue. I don't know how often these scientists come outside, but at least they're getting some vitamin D. Oh, it looks like they're heading back inside. Over to you, Cece. That's right. We can finally learn what all the fuss is over this scientific breakthrough. Oh! What the heck? What the heck, dude? Oh my god. This is the Action News Now helicopter in the sky. An explosion has just rocked the science factory down on Electric Avenue. Ah!
What is it, Marie?
Is it danger? There's been an explosion at... Wait a minute. There's something different about you two. Oh! An alert!
InvestiGators, report to suit headquarters immediately.
You know what this means.
To the bathroom! When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Mango, what did you do?
What? I had a lot of fiber today.
Mango, you know the quickest way to suit HQ is to flush ourselves into the sewer.
Oh, right.
Now what are you doing?
I'm washing my hands. Sheesh, how are you raised?
Are you ready now?
Yes. I'm just gonna flush a couple of times so there's like a buffer between our business and my business.
Ew.
Fresh bowl. Oh, another montage.
Investigators are in the sewers. They're not lawbreakers, they're lawdoers.
Dirty law doers. Yuck.
Alligators in the sewers might be a cliche.
Paper cliche? I love arts and crafts.
You're thinking of paper mache.
But the investigators are gonna save the day.
Then go one at a time.
Sorry, this happens to me with revolving doors too.
Investigators reporting for duty.
Duty. Where are we?
Good question. Suit HQ is huge. Every time I come here, I come out of a different bathroom. It's like being lost in a mall.
Oh, wait.
A map! Genius!
Wait a minute. As we walk, this glowing "you are here" blob just moves with us.
No matter where we go, here we are.
There you are.
A floating eyeball.
Greetings, investigators. I am Sea Orb, computerized ocular remote butler.
That's new.
I may not have a nose, but I take it you arrived via your usual mode of transport. Yup. Then I will escort you to decontamination!
Huh?
Oh, I already washed my hands. Another montage already? Or is this just musical accompaniment?
Lather, rinse, and repeat. With soap and shampoo, you smell so sweet.
For the record, I just want to state that this is in no way embarrassing whatsoever.
This machine will make you squeaky clean.
Cold!
Clean on the outside, clean in between.
I feel so shiny. Towel? Thanks, Sea Orb. This way, Gators, to the General Inspector's office. Oh, I don't think I've been to the General Inspector's office yet. No, that's the Inspector General's office. We're heading to the General Inspector. Ah, I get it. Inspector Vague, Inspector General. Next should be Inspector Specific. What? Inspector Pacific? Inspector Pacific handles West Coast operations. Are we there yet?
Here we are.
No, don't go in there. Not unless you want to catch an infectious disease.
Oh, I see. General Infector. That's an easy and possibly deadly mistake to make.
Why even have such a room? Keep up, Gators. This is it, Gators.
Finally.
Thanks, Sea Orb. Ahem.
Oh, your tip.
We appreciate your generosity, sir.
Yeah.
Investigators, thanks for coming so promptly. I know you're in the middle of the Gustavo Mustachio case. Approximately 18 pages ago, an explosion rocked the science factory down on Electric Avenue. Good golly, 18 pages? Has it really been that long? Anyway, you're our agents nearest that location. Or you were before I ordered you to come here. But you will be again once you get back there. There's a little to go on, but I have a hunch this explosion and your current investigation may be connected. I'm sorry, hunch. I said lunch when I meant hunch. I'm feeling a bit peckish. But enough about me. Mango, Brush. It's time to suit up and not let suit down.
This way, investigators. Time to get fitted for your new vests. Hey, why does Inspector Vague get two offices? That's Inspector Vogue. They handle striking poses and all manner of dance.
Okay. Vague Vogue. That's a bit of a stretch.
Indeed, it takes a lot of stretching to be limber enough for all those fancy dance moves. Keep up, Gators. Oh, here we are. The arms division. What's the S for?
The S is for 6. Hello, I'm Agent 6.
No, not 6. The S is for Sven. I am Sven Septopus, lead designer of arms. I also have the most arms. Look at them. Look at all these arms.
Agent 6. Agent Sven.
Oh, I have a joke.
No.
Why was 6 afraid of Sven?
Because
Sven ate 9.
Yes. Much funny. We all have the humor. Now let's get you Gators into new vests. These are our latest models. Wool tweed woven in a herringbone twill. All of Suit's latest spy technology. Nanoscopically integrated into the 1,000 thread count weave. All accessible at the touch of a button. Beep.
Oh, this is great.
You liked the demonstration?
Oh, sure. I meant this PB and PB sandwich I got at the food court.
Peanut butter and peanut butter?
No, peanut butter and pickle and bacon.
What about the vests?
Does it come in blue? Blue would really bring out the color in my eyes.
Mango, your eyes are just 2 little black dots like mine.
Mine too. I blame the artist for being lazy. I'm good with the brown vest.
Hurry up. It's been another 8 pages since the explosion.
Go Gators!
Wait! Where's the restroom on this level?
I saw it. It's next to the food court. Okay, bye! Just then, about 26 pages ago, an explosion has just rocked the science factory down on Electric Avenue. Did an experiment go wrong? It's hard to see what's happening through all the smoke.
Is everyone all right? Dr. Doodle-Doo, no!
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, you found my lunch.
Your lunch is an entire roast chicken?
Hey, doing science makes me hungry.
So this is awkward. Hopefully, the injuries are minimal, since most of the scientists were outside. I can see ambulance lights through the smoke now.
Over here! This head scientist has a head injury. This man needs a brain surgeon. Stat!
Oh, the humanity! So newsworthy. But someone needs medical attention. Must get to hospital. Whew. Clearly, this situation calls for me to be more of a doctor and less of a copter. But now that I've turned back into skilled brain surgeon Dr. Jake Hardbones, I'll have to walk to the hospital. Being Dr. Copter is both a blessing and a curse.
Hey, the bathroom is for customers only!
Wow! What a catastrophe! Halt! There's been a science accident.
We're investigators.
Badges?
We're not badgers, we're alligators!
Okay, checks out.
Did you notice anything unusual before the explosion?
There's always something unusual going on at this place. But let me think. We were in the middle of a code sunburn, so everyone was outside. A guy delivered a giant birthday cake for Bob, which I wheeled inside. Then I ran into one angry scientist who was on his phone. It said something about a jamboree on the screen. I don't think I've seen him since, but it can be hard to tell these scientists apart. Well, except for the chicken. Oh, and the only serious injury seems to be the head scientist, who was just taken away in an ambulance.
Thanks, security dude. Keep up the good work.
Jamboree? Sounds like a code word. Maybe the go signal to set off the explosion?
Possibly. And there's something familiar about a giant birthday cake. Mango, you see what clues you can dig up inside. I'll talk to everyone out here.
Got it!
Scientist, my name is Brash. I'm an investigator from Suit. Is everyone all right? Anyone unaccounted for?
We're all fine. Just a few scrapes and bruises. But the head scientist was inside during the blast.
Oh, and Bob is missing. But nobody likes him.
Bob is a scientist.
Not a good one.
He's only been here, like, a week. And already no one could tolerate him.
Does anyone know what caused the explosion?
No! We have experiments blow up here all the time, but nothing like this. It was all like, kablay!
Could it have been this scientific breakthrough that was going to be revealed?
No way. If it was, I'd have found pieces of it everywhere. But it's missing. Someone broke in, then broke out with our breakthrough.
So you know what the breakthrough was?
Yes. I worked on it with the head scientist, but I'm not supposed to tell anyone what it does before the big announcement.
Dang it, man. Lives could depend on this.
Okay. It's called the Thingamabob.
As in Scientist Bob.
No, wait. We changed it. It's now called the Thingamasteve. It's a laser beam that digitizes actual money. It erases the physical cash from existence, but puts its value inside a computer. It even works through walls. Metal, brick, wood, straw, whatever. Just point it wherever there's money and it's yours. It basically transfers money from the real world into any bank account you want. Preferably a high interest savings account.
Why is it called the Thingamasteve? Why not something like the reverse ATM or the Depositron or Cash Grab?
Hey, we're scientists, not writers.
Well, I can see why you'd want to keep such a powerful tool safe. Pretty odd that you were going to announce it to the world on the news. Anyway, you said you haven't seen Bob since the explosion. Could he have taken the device? Did anyone have any of his birthday cake?
What?
No one told me there was cake. Hi there, CC Boring Stories, Action News Now. I interviewed Scientist Bob, but that tape got ruined in the explosion. However, our news chopper in the sky could have caught something on camera. Huh? Where'd it fly off to?
Thanks, Cece. I'll get to the chopper.
Inside the factory, digging for clues. Oh, I know what would help here. Digging for clues. What's this? The medium oven. Digging for clues. Again! Back outside?
How about the word jamboree? That mean anything to anyone?
It means party, right?
Yo, somebody say party?
Brush! Brush!
Woo!
Let me catch my breath. Oh. Refreshing.
Well?
Bob's birthday cake was right by the explosion, and it was the same cake that we made. Something or someone was hidden inside it.
I knew there was something weird about those cake instructions.
And not only that, I found the medium oven that's been missing from the bakery. It was part of something called Project 808.
Whose project is 808? Is it yours, you big chicken?
Nah, brah. I try to stay away from ovens I could fit in.
Not my project either.
Then do any of you recognize this man? It looks like his disappearance may have some connection to what's happened here.
I've seen him, brah. He's the guy from the pizza boxes, yo.
Oh, are we having a pizza party?
I missed out on cake. I am not missing out on pizza.
808. Bob's cake. The big oven.
You mean medium oven?
It's all beginning to make sense.
Really?
The head scientist was inside the factory with Bob's cake, and no one's seen Bob since the explosion.
What if Bob used the cake to sneak in an accomplice? If so, the head scientist may have seen them. And wherever that person went, the cake crumbs should lead to them.
Mango, I'm going to talk to the head scientist at the hospital. You follow the trail of cake crumbs.
Beep. It's a good thing we baked chocolate microchips into the cake. I can track them with my vest. Down below.
Oh, have everything you need to rebake me, Gustavo. This next batch better be perfect. I long to be whole again.
Yes, that's why I used whole wheat flour this time.
Spongy, durable. The crack is nice and moist. Yes, that's a lovely bake. Your super dough is ready, Chef Mustachio. Prepare the mold. This super dough will make me harder, better, faster, stronger. At last, I will reveal myself to the Gators. At last, I will have revenge.
Elsewhere,
All I'm saying is I knew the way to the hospital.
Did a head scientist with a head injury come through here? Thanks.
Hey, how could I know the GPS was gonna take us all over town?
I hope I'm not too late.
hey, you can't be in here. This man is being prepped for brain surgery.
Doctor,
Yes, I am Dr. Jake Hardbone's brain surgeon.
I need to interrogate this man immediately. He's a key witness to multiple crimes. Breaking and entering, impersonating a cake, theft, possibly kidnapping, and who knows, maybe even murder.
That sounds incredibly newsworthy. But he needs this operation right now. So out you go.
Whoever's behind all this means business. I hope Mango's faring better than I am. I don't want him to get hurt. Or worse. We haven't been partners for long. But I just can't go through that again.
Nurse, scalpel.
Shall I draw a dotted line to indicate where to make the incision?
No need. I'm going to eyeball it.
Wow, you really know how to chop a guy open. They should call you the Chopper. The Chopper. 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 Chopper.
Many moons ago, here I am, Jake Hardbones, backpacking over the Scottish Highlands. Or should I say, Dr. Jake Hardbones, as I'm on vacation in celebration of my graduation from brain surgery school. Ah, a village. Perhaps the townsfolk will let me pick their brains about any local legends. Ha, pick their brains. Ha ha ha. Now that I'm a brain surgeon, I finally know what that means. Hello! I'm not from around these parts. This seems like a place with tales to tell.
Well,
Oi! You want to hear a story, do ya? Indeed I do. Even more moons ago, travelers came to this quaint village on a machine from the sky.
it was a helicopter.
These beings probed our minds with their technology.
It was a news crew filming a piece on bed and breakfasts.
Hoping to chase them out of town, the local mystic cursed their flying contraption with rabies.
That part's true.
In the dark of the lunar eclipse, they got in a machine and flew off, never to be seen again.
They were here maybe 20 minutes.
But on nights like this, their flying devil can still be heard. And some say it haunts the hillside waiting for victims to pass its curse on to.
Who says that?
I do. I say it. I said it just now. Weren't you listening?
So, has this rabid helicopter bitten anyone?
No.
Not yet. But beware, boy, for the next lunar eclipse is tonight. Dun, dun, dun!
Oh! Ha ha! It's just a lumberjack chopping wood. What a silly tale. It has gotten really dark. But I'm not scared. Huh? I hear that lumberjack again. Did I get turned around in the dark? Oh, wait. I've got a light on my head. Huh? Oh!
Away, foul beast! You were bitten pretty bad, son. You need a doctor. I am a doctor. Not just a doctor anymore. You're a werecopter now. That machine's curse is coursing through your veins. And that's bad news. Now, whenever there is news, you will be forced to transform into a newscopter to report on it. You have become Dr. Copter!
Doctor, the patient is flatlining.
Oh, bzz, beep. My fault. I knocked out the cord. Meanwhile, all over town, Mango is tracking the chocolate microchips. Beep, beep, beep. Man, wherever this culprit went, they sure took the long way to get there. Beep, wait a minute.
Well then, next time I'll drive.
Fine, my license is expired anyway.
Mango, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be following the cake crumbs.
I did. The signal led me right here. Well, not right here. It led me all over town.
Hold up. If the tracker led you here, and the head scientist is here, then this was an inside job. The head scientist was inside the factory with the cake and the invention. The cake must have been meant to sneak the invention out.
What about Bob?
Bob was clearly his partner, who double-crossed him, set off the explosion as a distraction, and made off with the invention for himself.
I don't know.
Drop that brain!
I really shouldn't.
This man is the criminal! Wake up! You were gonna steal the money ray thing! The cake was your idea! Confess!
I confess, I know it was wrong.
Aha!
I ate some of the cake, even though it's not my birthday.
It's true. According to his ID, today's not his birthday. And look, I sliced him open and found a slice of cake.
Huh? If he was going to sneak the device out in the cake, why would he eat the cake?
I don't think this mystery is solved yet, Brash.
You're right, Mango. What are we missing? If only we had the tape from that news helicopter.
Hold this. Wait! I happen to know that news helicopter, and if he were here, he'd want you to have this. Have what? Give me 1 second. Ah, here you go. Thanks? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to saving that man's life. Nurse, where were we?
Well, I was eating this cake. But maybe... we should put back this brain.
Correct! And who knows? If I put this brain in just right, maybe this scientist will be even smarter than he was before.
Wow, that would be news.
Let's get back to the bakery and watch this news footage. Brash, what's wrong?
Mango, this investigation has me worried that something bad is going to happen.
At the bakery? Brash, we're partners. I trust you with my life. So whatever you think will happen...
Mango, the last time I went undercover at a bakery, my partner died.
Oh,
I lost one partner, and now I'm afraid of losing another.
I'm so sorry, Brash. I didn't know. But fear is no reason to give up. We're investigators, not investi-quitters. You won't lose me, and I won't lose you. You may think you've hit rock bottom, but you can go even lower, into the sewer. Now let's flush ourselves down the nearest toilet and gator done. Speaking of the sewer, if you don't mind me asking, how'd you get like this?
I do mind. But now that you mention it, maybe my origin story will help you with your task. I wasn't always a tasty treat, but I always had a taste for justice. I was once a good guy, Gustavo. A crocodile named Daryl. But then a catastrophe changed all that.
Oh, what happened?
I fell into a vat of radioactive cracker dough. I thought I was going to die. Instead, I became one with the dough. Machines rolled me out and baked me into individual saltines. Then I was packaged and put on a truck and shipped off to who knows where. Inside the box, I felt myself growing, thanks to the radiation. Or maybe it was the rapid rise yeast. I combined with all the other me crackers and burst through that vacuum seal, forevermore to be known as
Cracker Daryl?
what? No, Cracker Dial, because I'm a crocodile. Though Cracker Daryl does kind of work. But no, if I went by Cracker Daryl, someone might recognize me by the name. As Cracker Dial, I could be any crocodile who fell into a vat of radioactive cracker dough and came back to life.
Are there a lot of those running around?
No, I'm all alone, Gustavo. Life since my evolution hasn't been kind. The transformation may have granted me the strength of a giant saltine, but it also made me weak to moisture and hungry vermin.
Then why do you live in the sewer? It's full of both moisture and vermin.
I might be the crumbling remains of a cracker on the outside, but I'm still a crocodile on the inside.
Well, you will crumble no more after you get inside. And then come out of this baking mold.
With your super dough, I'll be invincible. Soon the world will bask in the fresh from the oven heat of Cracker Dial, rebaked.
This will make you more of a cookie, really. Or maybe a biscuit.
Just get on with it, Mustachio. Oh, that's cold.
Now's my chance. Back in the battered down kitchen. Okay, here we go. Oh, down there. That's the reporter interviewing one of the scientists. I didn't see him at the factory.
That must be Scientist Bob.
Then the cake and the guy who ordered it show up.
Now that I think about it, why was he in a raincoat when the sun was out?
Beats me. And then the guard wheels the cake inside.
Wait! Go back! Enhance! That guy didn't just deliver the cake, he got inside the cake!
It was an inside job after all. An inside the cake job. Okay, so this guy in the cake gets wheeled into the factory. And then here we see Scientist Bob run out the front gate.
I bet he's the angry scientist the security dude ran into. Bob must be giving the guy in the cake the go signal to set off the explosion.
Jamboree! Then the head scientist assistant calls everyone back inside. And boom! Oh man, look at that. There's a lot of smoke. Can't make much out.
Stop! Freeze right there. Are those horns? Double enhance. Triple enhance. Give it all the enhance!
That's a triceratops!
Not just any triceratops. That's Houdino, the dinosaur escape artist.
That means the guy in the raincoat was a hooded Houdino, an escape artist and master of disguise, apparently. Junior Assistant Baker Marie, where's the store copy of the receipt for the giant birthday cake? Here.
If he paid with a credit card, we can track where else he's been.
Drat! He paid cash. How are we gonna find him now? Breaking news! All over the city, money is disappearing into thin air. This is CC Boring Stories in the Action News Now studio. The city's banks are empty. 1 minute the money was there, the next it was gone. Poof. It's like someone has a laser beam that can suck up money through walls. One thing's for sure, if your money's in a safe, your money isn't safe.
Great! Now there's a crime wave! With that scientific breakthrough, Houdino doesn't even need to break in to make a breakout.
So if scientist Bob hired Houdino to steal that invention, how does that connect to Gustavo's disappearance? Huh? Oh, which one of you is pretending to be Gustavo this time? I mean, Chef Mustachio is missing again? What? That's like so cray.
Who do you keep texting?
Bob? Could that be Scientist Bob?
Yes, and when the guard told us Bob's phone said Jamboree, What he actually saw was the name Jab Marie. Bob was talking to Junior Assistant Baker Marie. You're in cahoots with Scientist Bob. What's he need the oven for?
Oven? What are you talking about?
The big oven is missing.
Medium oven.
We have like so many ovens. You can't expect me to notice if one is missing.
You only had 3.
And for some people, they're very easy to tell apart.
Forget that. Where's Houdino? What have you done to Gustavo?
I know nothing about no Houdino and Gustavo. It was just an accident, honest. We saw him fall down a manhole, and instead of calling for help, we did nothing.
What do you mean, we?
Gustavo! It's me! Oh,
Chef Mustachio!
I'm all right.
Well, this mystery certainly solved itself. I guess our work here is done. Case closed.
What? No, Mango. Not case closed. There are still many threads to resolve.
Ah, Junior Assistant Baker Marie. I'm so glad you're okay. Thanks? When I found myself in chains, I feared the worst. I had to bake, and bake, and bake, and bake. And I was afraid once I could bake no more, you'd be forced to suffer the same fate. It's good to be back, and to see you're safe.
So Marie wasn't involved in your disappearance.
No, Marie and Bob had nothing to do with it. Say, where is Bob?
You know Scientist Bob?
Scientist Bob? No, Senior Assistant Baker Bob. He's my best employee. I'd trust Bob with anything, except my secret recipes, which I keep up here.
In your hat?
Mango, look.
Uh,
Stop right there. Mango, interrogator mode on.
Voop! Voop!
What were you and Bob up to? Talk.
I'll talk. Bob was tired of living in Chef Mustachio's moose shadow. We wanted to start our own bakery together, but Gustavo keeps all his best recipes in his head.
What about the ones in his book?
That book only goes up to Eclair. There are 21 more letters worth of recipes after that. The only way to figure out Gustavo's secret recipes is to reverse engineer them, but that takes more science than we had available to us here.
And at the science factory, they've got all the science.
That's right. When Bob and I saw Gustavo fall down that manhole, it was the perfect opportunity to put our plan into action. We didn't think he was missing. We just thought he was stuck in that hole.
So Bob disguised himself as a scientist to blend in at the science factory.
And deconstructed Gustavo's baked goods with science to steal his secret recipes. That's why he took the big oven.
Medium oven.
You mean that oven? No. That oven was with me.
But I saw it at the science factory.
The Bakemeister 2000. It's one of the 3 best ovens on the market. You can cook up almost anything in there. I'd be surprised if the science factory didn't have at least one of their own.
So, was Bob working with Houdino or what?
Ooh,
Dino.
ooh,
Dino.
ooh,
Dino.
ooh,
Enough! He doesn't know Houdino.
ooh.
Which means the connections between Gustavo's disappearance, Bob and Marie's recipe thieving, and Houdino's cake shenanigans are just coincidence?
I guess the general inspector's lunch was wrong.
Marie, why would you steal my recipes? I thought you liked working at Beatherdown. I was just in it for the dough. And by dough, I mean money. And you bumbling gators will never catch Senior Assistant Baker Bob. He's too smart for you.
Oh, really?
It just needs...
I am deleting your poop emojis.
Poop, poop.
Aw, you're no fun. Soon.
Phew! Glad that's over with. Bob's tired of lying low. Good thing I just happened to run out of the factory with these stolen recipes right before the explosion. And with Gustavo stuck in that manhole, Baker Bob's is gonna have the best baked goods in the world. Oh, Marie? Oh, dang.
Hi, Bob.
That's 2 criminals down.
Good job, partner. Now we've got to figure out how to catch Houdino before he robs the entire city.
That Triceratops will be hard to find. Houdino can easily blend in with a crowd, especially when he's wearing a raincoat.
Indeed. Let's see if the suit database has any useful info on him.
Houdino is a master escape artist. He began his career by performing daring feats of escape on stage, breaking chains, getting out of handcuffs, escaping straitjackets, that sort of thing. But what he couldn't escape were low ticket sales, so he turned himself to a life of crime, mostly bank robbing. He won't pass up a steal and can't pass up a deal. There is no vault that can stop him, and no cell that can hold him. Houdino likes to break in, break out, and break dance.
Well, Mango, looks like to bust Houdino, we'll have to bust a move.
And so, you've got to push it, to pop it, rock it, to lock it, crank it, to make it, believe in the heat.
Who wants to show us their moves? Anyone? I guess those hot, fresh moves Inspector Vogue taught us weren't enough to get Houdino's attention.
Well, at least we made some money. What? Our money's vanished! Houdino must have taken it with that money ray thing.
I was sure he wouldn't be able to resist a dance-off, but it looks like the only thing Houdino can't resist is money.
Even if it's small change, the only things left in here are lint and mismatched buttons. With that invention, robbing anyone is a piece of cake.
Hold up. The thingamasteve only works on money, which means Houdino can't use it to steal anything else. So what's the money for? He hasn't been caught spending it on anything.
Right. Maybe he's saving it for a rainy day. He's got that raincoat after all.
Yeah, but with all that money, he could buy anything he wants, and then use the device to steal the money back again.
That's a good point. Houdino's not just shifty, he's also thrifty.
We have to lure him out with something money can't buy.
Love?
No, something that can't be sucked through walls.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. To catch this Triceratops, we'll have to set a Tricera trap. Ah.
And so...
I may have more money now than I could ever spend, but I'm not gonna pass up on something that's free.
Eventually.
Thank you, come again. Enjoy your peanut butter pickle bacon pastry bun.
I would never have thought so many people held on to their receipts. This one is 7 years old. That coupon is costing us a fortune. At this rate, our bakery will be out of business by tomorrow.
I think you'll mean we'll put Gustavo's bakery out of business.
Oh, right.
Shush. This might be Houdino. Is that him?
I can't tell with his hood up.
I'd like my free PB and PB and PB, please.
Wow, so polite. Especially for wink.
Croc!
Tricera trapped! You won't be stealing money with this anymore. How'd you even know about this thing, Houdino?
I didn't, but when I saw on the news that all the scientists at the science factory were outside, I knew that place would be easy pickings. There's always some contraption that can be used for evil at the science factory. And handily enough, this one came with an instruction manual.
Oh, it's dishwasher safe.
And the ruse with the cake.
Everyone likes cake. Easy way in, though. I do like to make an explosive exit.
Well, your exiting days are over.
You lizards think this cage can hold the great Houdino. Nothing stops this Triceratops.
That's a wrap.
How are we gonna get him out of the store?
Probably the same way the big oven was taken out.
Medium oven.
Wait, we never found out who kidnapped Chef Mustachio. Or why.
That's the reason we were here in the first place. Gustavo! Gators, please tell me I can stop baking your crazy pastries. I did enough of that in the sewer. What happened to you? Start from the beginning. Well, I was born a poor farm boy.
Start from your abduction.
Oh, I was waxing my mustache while walking to work when someone grabbed my leg and pulled me down. Oh, he was the most unsavory character, though maybe he'd be all right with a sharp cheese and some prosciutto. He was crumbling
half eaten.
You're not making any sense, man.
He forced me to develop a new type of dough, a super dough, a hybrid of cracker, cake, cookie, and bread, a hybrid. He made me rebake him in the medium oven.
Told you.
He must have stolen it when no one was looking.
Gustavo, was he a cracker?
Yes, he called himself Crackerdile.
No, not possible.
Brash? What does that mean? Brash? Gustavo, what happened next? How did you escape?
While I was baking, I broke free of my shackles with a spoon. And then I had to do the most horrible thing.
Crawl out of the sewer?
No, I broke the first rule of baking. I left while the oven was on.
You had to do what you had to do, Gustavo. It was a loaf or death situation. Excuse me. Brash, you okay?
I think I know who this Crackerdile is. Mango, it's time I told you what happened to my old partner at that bakery. His name was Daryl. He was Suit's top agent. I learned so much from him in our time together. Our assignment was supposed to be easy as pie. Daryl was going to retire. It was his last mission, but no one expected it to be his last mission. We were cracking down on a cracker company that was disposing of nuclear waste by baking it into their saltines. We cracked the case, but there was an incident with a cat. Daryl fell into the radioactive dough. And was never seen again. Or so I thought. But he must have been alive this whole time. I could have saved him. It's all my fault. And now, he's an evil saltine out for revenge.
Yeah, I'd be salty about being left to die too. Sorry, Brash. I can only imagine how difficult this must be.
Thanks, Mango.
But you're a great detective. And Mustachio is safe now. We can deal with Crackerdile later. Something tells me his time will be up soon. Not far below.
Baked to perfection. Gustavo, where are you? Escaped? Bah, I don't need you anymore anyway. Now that I've been rebaked with super dough, I feel kind of normal, actually. I should feel stronger. What is this? Or what isn't this? I was baked with normal dough.
Oh boy, that was some surgery. Not quite newsworthy, thankfully, but still a success. Thanks, Dr. Hardbones. I feel much better and even smarter. Hey-o! Ah, you must be the investigators.
Feeling better?
Yes, thanks to the doctor. And thanks to you two for recovering my invention. Who knows what damage that crook could have done to the economy. But I've made sure it won't fall into the wrong hands again. I've handed it over to the government.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear all about that on the evening news.
Yes, this sounds irresistibly newsworthy. Huh? Well, Gustavo and his recipes are safe. A bunch of assistant bakers are in custody. Houdino is behind bars that are behind even more bars. And the world's money is safe from criminals. Another job well done.
But, Mango, what about Crackerdile? Even if Gustavo didn't use the super dough, as a former agent of Suit, Crackerdile is still a force to be reckoned with.
Listen, we're Mango and Brash. We're investigators. When Crackerdile comes for us, we'll be ready for him. We'll get that cracker in a jam. He'll be toast. We'll
bring that crust to justice.
Good one. The end. For now. And this mystery has been solved. That will do it for this investigation. But Crackerdile is still on the loose. Come join us for the next exciting mystery on InvestiGators.
Whoa! Since when can it do magic? So kind, even after the way I've treated you. You're not a disgusting worm. I am!
You gotta press the...
Well, seriously, I think I can...